Why are we social pressured to drink alcohol from a young age? Guys, just thought I'd come on here today to introduce myself. I know you've seen me do a lot of shorts on the channel, and just to let you know my backstory. So, look, my name's Justin. I live in the south of England, near London. I've drunk since the age of about 14, 15, when I started first having my sips of beer. And although I've never been a alcoholic as such, and been at rock bottom, I have always drunk heavily when I've gone out, which used to be more frequent. I used to drink probably 10 pints, 8 shots, something like that in a night, maybe a few vodkas, I like to, neck it down with. And although I, like I say, never had a problem, I just got really bored. I'm 41 now. I quit drinking at 39. Christmas Day, it was 2 years ago, yeah, Christmas Day 2 years ago. And I just got really bored of waking up and having that horrible groggy head. I've got a daughter, and she'd come in the room early. I'd miss my workouts, and she would be like, "Daddy, what are we doing today?" And I'd just be there with my head on the pillow, feeling sorry for myself, just wanting the day to be over, and then taking till 8 p.m. to actually feel human again. And I just thought, there's got to be more to life than this. I can't keep doing this, over and over and over again. Every weekend, I started to feel sluggish, groggy, brain fog, and all the usual things that you have on alcohol if you drink every weekend. And I just fancied a change in my life, so I started doing a bit more work at the gym. Started to go a bit harder at the gym, and I found that one of the only things holding me back. I'm just going to move you there because it's a bit better. That's better. Right, yeah. So I just sort of found that my workouts were just not on point. I wasn't giving it my all. I wasn't putting in maximum effort. And what started, I started following a guy called Bedros Keuilian, and I started following his channel. He's all about motivational speaking and about how to improve your life. And he did a really important episode in my life, and it was about quit drinking. Now, he quit drinking about 2-3 years ago, and it got me thinking, could I do this? And when you first hear about the possibility of not drinking, you say, I can't do this. I could cut down maybe, but how am I going to go to parties or weddings or on holiday with a lad, stag do's and things like that? And that's the first thing that comes to your head is how am I going to, achieve that? How am I going to do this? And I think the first hurdle is changing how you feel about alcohol. If you see alcohol as something that you need in your life, then you're going to carry on drinking it. And I just sort of started to see alcohol for what it was. It's a poison. When we drink alcohol, it's ethanol. It poisons our body. And like I say, after that episode, he went through a lot of the health risks and things. I'm not going to go into that, but with drinking and the reasons he quit. And I mean, his video is about 30 minutes long. You check it out, guys. His name's Bedros Keuilian, and look for, I can't remember the name of the thumbnail. It said "It Will Control You" or something. It's an incredible video, and that video changed my life, and that is the reason that I thought, gave me the power to do this. So, like I say, it's been about 2.5 years now. I've actually got 2 friends who came on me with a journey for not drinking. I still get the odd comment, and people don't really understand. They sort of consider you boring and things like that. But all I can say is it's the best decision I've ever made in my life. I will never, ever go back on this decision. It's completely transformed my life. I now train 6 days a week. I'm there for my daughter when, for playing. I'm got a lot of energy. Even at 41, I've got energy. I've got no aches and pains. I'm sure that will come later on. And I'm just enjoying life, guys. I'm focusing more on goals. I'm doing a lot more social media. I've got a couple of channels. I've got another channel for that I do reselling as like a side hustle. Retro Revivals, you can check that out, guys. I've got my TikTok for this Life After Alcohol. And yeah, and I'm just, knuckling down. I'm locked in, I'm focused. And I just want the same for you guys. So if I can help you, I know I do get a lot of comments like, oh, you wasn't an alcoholic, what do you know? And it's like, well, at the end of the day, I know that I wasn't an alcoholic and I wasn't rock bottom, but that doesn't mean I can't help people, and it doesn't mean that I haven't got an experience. I've drunk for over 20 years. I've felt the feelings that alcohol can have, and I have drunk too much at times, and I just feel that if I can, help people through this channel, then that's my aim. So yeah, I'm not going to take up any more of your time, guys, but if you like the video, I'm going to do some more videos like this. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.